we're so used to seeing you in these dramas, so what was it like to kind of be a part of a comedy?
Didn't like that question.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to really dumb down to do this.
Stop.
Usually I'm so elevated in all my intellectual dramas. This was just like chicken feed.
What is it about the script that kind of drew you to it? Was it
Because it was so real and heartfelt. And I also loved the fact that this guy, and I could really, I've seen so much of this, getting into my mid-30s, you know, people are really screwing up all around me. Marriages are breaking up, and there's just this thing that happens when, you know, you're getting into your autumn years and you just you come face to face with who you truly are, and you just want to change stuff about yourself. And I love the fact that this guy realizes that his own worst enemy is himself. And there are beautiful moments between characters. Like there's the two of us, Simon Pegg and I, on a balcony in the middle of the... Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
On the balcony, and he says, I just thought that ruining your day was better than ruining your life. And it's just, oh, that line was why I wanted to make the film. I really felt for him. I felt hugely for her. But also, she was a really modern woman. I loved the character of Libby because she didn't fall into being a victim of his behaviour. He actually became a victim of his own behaviour. He ends up in a bedsit for 5 years, an embarrassment to his family. You know, his kid only likes him because he's 5 years old and doesn't know any better. As soon as he hits 7, it's going to be a disaster. Did you hear that?
I did.
So I just completely fell in love with the characters and the story. I thought it was a very modern story.
Do you believe that in the nature of men and women, then, would a woman have the same kind of problem? Would they have or do you think is it easier for men to kind of like resort to escaping and being a loser and then, I don't know, at one point having to prove themselves? I mean, you don't see a lot of women having these kind of issues.
Not with kids. No, there's something that kicks in when kids come along. Interestingly, something that kicks in when kids come along that also kicks in for men too, but it spins men out of control. Whereas for women, it garners everything. Not always. I played a Pursuit of Happiness, a woman who literally left her child when he was 2 years old, which is unthinkable and traumatic and devastating. But it doesn't seem to happen normally. So yeah, I think it does happen a lot.
What's it like?
But hitting your bottom is when you can then truly make a difference and change your life and become the best person.
And what is it about? Let's talk about Simon, because he's a
Let's talk
Simon.
Have you met him this morning?
No, not yet. I was in the elevator with him. I was a bit excited
because I'm a
bit fan.
He's such a lovely boy.
What's it like working with him? Because he's become
So
this like
funny.
He's become this leading man in the past.
No,
yes, and it's really cool
don't
to like
believe
see
that.
him.
No, he's not a leading man. He's just a joy. I think I'm going to make a massive generalisation and probably get a lot of hate mail, but I think there's a tendency with comedians, their comedy comes from a kind of a dissatisfaction and a bit angry, and they're kind of depressed. Whereas Simon is just, it all comes from just, yay, enthusiasm and joy, and he's just loving every second of it. And in fact, I said this to somebody and they totally agree with me. He's got a similar energy to Will Smith, who I work with on Pursuit of Happiness. It's just like, I feel so lucky, life is great, come and have some, you know. And it's a very, very kind of, he just pulls you in, and it was such a rare treat to be around him, because he's not a silly man. He's thinking all the time to create comedic moments that are really gonna linger in your mind. And we've got so many of them in this film. It was the happiest shoot I've ever been on, ever.
And it definitely shows. Thank you very much. It was really cool talking to you.
It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you.